And can you, by no drift of circumstance, get from her why she puts on this confusion, grating so harshly all her days of quiet with turbulent and dangerous lunacy?
She does confess she feels herself distracted, but from what cause she will by no means speak.
Nor do we find her forward to be sounded, but instead with a crafty madness keeps aloof when brought on to some confession of her true state.
Did she receive you well?
Most like a gentleman.
But with much forcing of her disposition.
Did you essay her to any pastime?
Sir, it so fell out that certain players we o'erwrought on the way. Of this we told her, and there did seem her a kind of joy to hear of it. They are about the court, and as I believe they've already ordered to play tonight before her.
'Tis most true, my lord. And she did beseech me to entreat your majesty to hear and see the matter.
It doth much content me to hear her so inclined. Good gentleman, give her a further edge, and drive her purpose onto these delights.
We shall, my lord.
Ophelia, walk you here. Gracious, so please you, we will bestow ourselves. Read on this book. That show of such an exercise might colour your loneliness. We are oft to blame in this, 'tis too much proved, that with devotion's visage and pious action we do sugar over the devil himself. I hear her coming. Let's withdraw, my lord.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say, we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Ah, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrongs, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the insolence of office, and the patient merit that the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardos bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than lie to others we know not all. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all. And thus, the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought, with great enterprises of pith and moment. With this regard, their currents turn her eye and lose the name of action. Softuna, the fair Ophelia, nymph, in thy orisons be all my sins remembered.
Good. My lord, how does your honour for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honoured lord, you know right well you did. And with words
so sweet breath composed as did make the things more rich. Their perfume lost. Take these again, for to noble minds rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, Hamlet.
Are you honest?
My lord.
Are you fair?
Means your lord.
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
Aye, truly. For the power of beauty would sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd than the force of honesty could translate beauty into his likeness. This was sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed me. For virtue cannot so inoculate our own stock, but we shall relish of it. I loved you not. Well, I was deceived. Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I myself am indifferent, honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things. It would be better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offences at my beck than I have thought to put them in. Imagination to give them thought or time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do, crawling between earth and heaven? We are arrant knaves, all. Believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where is your father?
At home, my lord.
Then let the door be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell.
Help her, you sweet head.
If thou dost marry, I'll give thee thy plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow. Thou shalt not escape calumny. To a nunnery, go, and quickly too. Or, if thou wilt needs marry a fool, for wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery, go, and quickly too. Farewell. Powers restored. I've heard of your paintings too, well enough. God has given you one face, and you make yourselves another, you cheek, and you amble, and you lisp, and you nickname God's creatures, and make your wantonness your ignorance. Go to, thou no more on it. It hath made me mad. I say, we will have no more marriages. Those that are married already, all but one shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery. Go. Farewell.
What a noble mind is here o'erthrown. The courtiers, soldiers, scholars, eye, tongue, sword. The expectancy in the rose of the fair state, the glass of fashion, and the mould of form. The observed of all observers, quite down. And I, of ladies most deject and wretched, that suck the honey of her music vowed, now see that honourable and noble reason like sweet bells jangled, out of tune and harsh. That unmatched form and feature of blown youth blasted with ecstasy. For woe is me, to have seen what I have seen, and see what I see.
Love, her affections do not that way tend. Nor was what she spake like madness, so it let form a little. No, there's something in her soul. Her melancholy sits unbrewed, and I do doubt by hatch in the disclose will be some danger, which for to prevent I thus set it down. She will with speed to England.
It shall do well, but yet I do believe the origin and commencement of her grief hath sprung from neglected love. How now, Ophelia, you need not tell us what the Lord Hamlet said. We've heard it all. My lord, do as you please. But if you hold it fit, let the Queen Mother all alone entreat her to show her grief. Let her be round with her, and I'll be placed, so please you, in the ear of all their conference. If she find her not, to England send her, or confine her wherever your wisdom best shall think.
Shall be so. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.
What, oh Horatio?
Dear sweet lord, at your service.
Our Dean is just a man as e'er my conversation coped with all.
Dear lord.
Do not think I flatter. There is a play tonight before the king, and one scene of it comes near the circumstance which I have told thee of my father's death. When thou seest that act afoot, even with the very comment of thy soul, observe mine uncle, for mine eyes will rivet to his face, and if his occulted guilt does not itself uncannily within one speech, it is a damned ghost that we have seen, and my imaginations are as foul as Vulcan's stithy. Mine eyes will rivet to his face, and then after we may both our judgments join in the censure of his seeming.
My lord, if he steal aught whilst the play is playing and escape detecting, I will pay the theft.
They are coming to the play. That must be idle. Get you a place.
How fares our cousin Hamlet?
Excellent, in faith. Of the chameleon's dish, I eat the air. Promise crammed. You cannot feed capons so.
I have nothing with this answer, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
No, nor mine now. My lord, you played once at the university, did you not?
That did I, and was counted a good actor.
Well, what did you enact?
I did enact Julius Caesar. I was killed in the Capitol. Brutus killed me.
It was a brute part of him to kill so capital a calf there. Be the players ready?
Aye, my lord, they stay upon your patience.
Come hither, my dear Hamlet. Sit by me.
No, mother. Here's metal more attractive.
Huh. Do you mark that?
Will I lie upon your lap?
No, my lord.
I mean, my head upon your lap.
Aye.
Did you think I meant country
I think
matters?
nothing, my lord.
It is a fair thought to lie between a maid's legs.
What is, my lord?
Nothing.
You are merry, my lord.
What must a man do but be merry? For, look you.
How cheerfully my mother looks.
Nay, my lord, 'tis twice 2 months.
Oh, heaven. Died 2 months ago and not forgotten yet.
What means this, my lord?
This is Mitching Malachó. It means mischief.
Belike the show import the argument of the play.
We shall know by this fellow here. The players cannot keep counsel, they'll tell all.
Will they tell us what the show meant?
Aye, for any show that you'll show him. Be you not ashamed to show, they're not ashamed to tell you what it means.
You are not. You are not. I'll mark the play.
Is this the prologue or the posy of a ribs, love?
Full 30 times a fever spot gone round Neptune's salt rock and Canis's board crown. And 30,000 moons, borrowed sea, have around the world a time of 1230. Since love Timon did our hands unite the neutral in most of sacred dance.
So many journeys in the sun have they have kept my power as I'll be done. But one is me. You are so sick of late, so far from cheer and from your former state that I distrust you. Yet though I distrust, discomfort you, my lord, in nothing but women's fear and love on spontaneity in neither hoard nor extremity. Now what my love is, proof I made you know, and as my love inside and my fear is so. But love is great, this is itself our fear, where little fields grow great, great love grows there.
Faith, I must leave thee, love, and shortly too. My operant powers their functions leave to do. And thou shalt live in this fair world behind, honoured, beloved, and haply one as tight. The husband shalt thou.
Such love must needs be treason in my breast. In second husband let it be upheld. None wed the second, but who killed the first.
Wormwood, wormwood.
The instances of second marriage move our birth correct of women, but none of love. A second time I kill my husband dead, when second husband kisses his lead.
I do believe you think what now you speak, but what we do determine oft we break. So think thou wilt no second husband wed, but die thy thoughts when thy first lord is dead.
Light, sport and repose, walk from me day and night. Desperation form my trust and hope, an anchor's stay, prison be my soap. Each opposite the black space employed, what I would have well and keep destroyed. Both fear and hence will you be lasting strife. Once a widow, ever I be a wife.
If she should break it now.
'Tis deeply sworn. Sweet, leave me here a while, my spirits grow dull, and fain I would beguile the tedious day with sleep.
Sleep rock my grave, and never come mischance between us twain.
Madam, what like you this play?
The lady protests too much, methinks.
But shall keep her word.
Have you heard the argument? Is there no offence in it?
Oh no, they but jest. Poison and jest. No offence in the world.
What do you call the play?
The Mouse Trap. This one's Lucianus, nephew to the king.
You're as good as chorus, my lord.
I could intervene. It would cost your groaning to take off my edge.
Still better and worse.
Then you must take your husbands. Come, murderer, begin. Pox, leave thy damnable face.
Drug, spit, and time agreeing. Confederate season, no creature season. That mixture rank of midnight tweeds collected on Hecate's bag, thrice blasted, thrice infected. Thy natural magic and dire property on wholesome life usurp immediately.
He poisons him in the garden for his estate. His name's Gonzago. The play's extant and written choice Italian. We shall see anon how the murderer gets the love of Gonzago's wife.
Right!
The king rises, righted with false fire.
Give over the play!
Give me some light, away!
Madam, what's happening?
Oh, Lady Horatio, take the ghost word for £1,000. Just perceive it.
I did, my lord.
Upon the talk of the poisoning.
I did very well note him. God bless my lord.
My lord, the queen would speak with you, and presently.
Dost thou see yonder cloud that's almost in the shape of a camel?
By the mass? And 'tis shaped like a camel indeed.
Methinks it is like a weasel.
'Tis that, like a weasel.
Or like a whale?
Very like a whale, my lord.
I will to my mother. Bye.
I will say so.
I will go to my mother. O heart, lose not thy nature. I must be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, but use none. In this, my tongue and soul be hypocrites. I will use my words so e'er she be shent. To give them seals, never my soul consent.
I like her not, nor stands it safe with us to let her madness range. Therefore your commission I shall forthwith dispatch, and she shall along to England with you. The terms of our estate may not endure hazards so dangerous as doth hourly grow from her lunacies.
We will ourselves provide a most holy and religious fear it is, to keep the many, many bodies safe that live and feed upon your majesty.
Arm you, I pray you, to this speedy voyage. We will put fetters on this sphere which now goes too free-footed.
We will haste us.
My lord, she is going to her mother's closet. Behind an arras I shall convey myself to hear the process. And Warrant shall tax her home. And, like you said, and wisely it was said, 'tis meet that some more audience than a mother, since nature makes them partial, should overhear the speech of vantage. Fare you well, my liege.
Thanks, dear my lord. Oh, my offence is rank. It smells to heaven.
It hath the primal eldest curse upon it.
A brother's murder.
Though inclination be as sharp as will, my strong intent defeats my strong will, and like a man to double business bound, I stand in pause where I shall first begin and both neglect. What if this cursed hand were thicker than itself with brother's blood? Is there not rain enough in the sweet heavens to wash it white as snow? And what's in prayer but this twofold force to be forestalled ere we come to fall, or pardon being down? Then I'll look up, my fault is past. But what form of prayer can serve me my turn? Forgive me my foul murder. It cannot be. Since I am still possessed of those effects for which I did the murder, my crown, mine own ambition, and my queen. May one be pardoned and retain the offence. In all the corrupted currents of this world, offences, guild in hand, may shove by justice, and oft 'tis seen the wicked prize itself buys out the law, but 'tis not so above. There is no shuffling. There the action lies in his true nature, and we ourselves compelled even to the teeth and forehead of our faults to give in evidence. What then? What rest? Try what repentance can. What can it not? Yet what can it when one cannot repent? O wretched state! O lime soul, that struggling to be free art more engaged. Help, angels! Make the stay. Bow stubborn knees and hearts with strings of steel, be as soft as the sinews of the newborn babe. All may be well.
Now might I do it. Now he is praying, and now I'll do it. And so he then kills my father, and then he goes to heaven. That would be scanned. A villain kills my father, and for that, I, his sole daughter, do this same villain send to heaven. Oh, this is hire and salary, not revenge. He took my father grossly, full of bread, with all his crimes broad blown, as flush as May, and how his audit stands, who knows save heaven? But in our circumstance and course of thought, 'tis heavy with him. And so, am I then revenged to take him in the purging of his soul when he is fit and seasoned for his passage? No, up, sword. And know thou a more horrid hint when he is drunk asleep, or in his rage, or in the incestuous pleasures of his bed at gaming, swearing, or about some act that has no relish of salvation in it. Then trip him, that his heels may kick at heaven, and that his soul may be as damned as hell, whereto it goes. My mother stays. This physic but prolongs thy sickly days.
My words fly up. My thoughts remain below. Words without thought, never to heaven go.
She will come straight. Look you lay home to her. Tell her her pranks have been too broad to bear with, and that your grace hath screened and stood between much heat and her. I will sconce me even here. Pray you be round with her.
Mother! Oh, fear me not, I'll warrant you. Now, withdraw, I hear her coming.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Oh, come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Why, how now, Hamlet?
What's the matter now?
Have you forgot me?
No, by the rood, not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and would it were not so, you are my mother.
Well, nay then. I'll set those to you that can speak. Come, sit you down.
You shall not budge. You go not until I set you up a glass where you may see the inmost part of you.
What will that do? That will not murder me. Help! 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 I'm slain. Oh me! What hast thou done?
Nay, I know not.
What a rash and bloody deed is this?
A bloody deed. Almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry with his brother.
As kill a king?
Aye, lady. 'Twas my word. Thou wretched, rash, intruding fool. Farewell. I took thee for thy better. Take thy fortune. Thou find'st to be too busy is some danger. Leave wringing of your hands. Peace, peace, sit you down, and let me wring your heart, for so I shall if it be made of penetrable stuff. If damned custom has not brassed it so that it is proof and bulwark against sense.
What have I done? That thou darest wag thy tongue in noisome rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love and sets a blister there, and makes marriage vows as false as dicers' oaths. Oh, such a deed that from the body of contraction plucks the very soul. Sweet religion makes a rhapsody of words. Heaven's face doth glow. Yes, with this solidity and compound mass, with trispal visage as against the doom is, thought sick at the act.
I mean, what act? The roar so loud and thunders in the index.
Look here, upon this picture, and on this, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. Look you, what a grace was seated on this brow. This was your husband. Now, look you what follows. Here is your husband, like a mildewed ear, blasting his wholesome brother. Have you eyes? Could you, from the fair mountain leave to feed and batten on this moor, have you eyes? Cannot call it love. For at your age, the heyday of the blood is tame. It's humble and waits upon the judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this? Oh, shame. Where is thy blush? Rebellious hell, if thou canst mutine in a matron's bones, let virtue be as a wax and melt in her own fire. Proclaim no shame when ardor gives the charge, as frost itself as actively doth burn and reason panders will. Hamlet, speak no more.
Thou turns my eyes into my very soul, and there I see such black and green spots as will not leave their tinting.
Nay, but to lay in the rank sweat of an unseamed bed, stewed in corruption, honeying and making love of a nasty sky.
These words like daggers enter
A murderer and a villain, a cutpurse of the empire and the rule that from the precious diadem stole and put in his pocket.
No,
a king of shreds and patches. Save me, and hover over me with your wings.
She is mad. Alas,
You will call her.
she is mad.
You will hunger for your daughter, child, or that trying to touch the breath of the body, or to die from your trying to mad. Oh, stay!
Do not this is the experiment. It was
How is it to you?
How is it with you?
Vacancy.
Alas, how is it with you, your eye, that you do bend your eye with the awful air of discourse? Gentle daughter, whereon dost thou learn? On healing of thy distemper.
Look you, how pale he wears. His form and heart and bone.
Stones would make him people ill declared.
Do not look upon me like all with joy.
It's his action you convert my third effects. And what I have to do with one true color, fears, that returns for blood. His action you convert my third effects.
This.
What I have to do with one. You see nothing there. Blood.
Nothing at do you speak.
Why, look you how it steals away. My father and his habit as he lived. Look where he goes even now.
Hamlet, listen to me. This is the very coinage of your brain. This bodiless creation, ecstasy, is very cunning.
Ecstasy. My pulse, as yours, doth temperately keep time and makes for healthful music. It is not madness that I have uttered. Bring me to the test, and I the matter will reword, which madness would gamble from. Mother, lay not that unction, but that your trespass, but my madness speaks. Confess yourself to heaven. Repent what is past, avoid what is to come.
Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart in twain.
Throw away the worser part of it, and leave the purer with the other half. Go not to mine uncle's bed. Assume a virtue if you have it not. For the same Lord, I do repent, but heaven hath pleased it so to punish this with me and me with this, that I should be their scourge and minister. I will bestow him, and will answer well the death I gave him. Good night, mother. I must be cruel only to be kind. Thus, bad begins and worse remains behind. One more word, good lady.
What shall I do?
Not this, by any means that I bid you do. Let the bloat king tempt you again to bed. Pinch wanton on your cheek. Call you his mouse. And let him, for a pair of reachy kisses, or paddling in your neck with his damned fingers, make you ravel all this matter out, that I essentially am not in madness, but mad in craft.
Oh, be thou assured, if words be made of breath and breath of life, I have no life to breathe what thou hast said to me.
I must to England. You know that.
Alike I had forgotten. 'Tis so concluded on.
There's letters sealed. And my two schoolfellows, whom I will trust as I will adders find. They bear the mandate. They must sweep my way and marshal me to knavery. I'll lug the guts into the naver room. Good night, mother.
Come, sir.
To draw toward an end with you.
There's matter in these sighs, these profound heaves. You must translate, 'tis fit we understand them. Where is your daughter?
Oh, my lord, what have I seen tonight?
What, Gertrude? How does Hamlet?
As mad as the sea and wind, when both contend which is the mightier. In this lawless fit, behind the arras, hearing something stir, whips out a dagger, cries a rat, and in this bravish apprehension, kills the unseen good old man.
Oh, heavy deed. It had been so with us had we been there.
Our liberties are full of threats to all, to you, yourself, to us, to everyone. Alas, how shall this bloody deed be answered? Where is she gone?
To draw apart the body which she hath killed, o' whom her very madness, like some ore among a mineral of metal's base, shows itself pure. Oh, she weeps for what she has done.
Oh, Gertrude, the sun no sooner shall the mountains touch. For this vile deed we must send her hence. We must with all our majesty and skill both countenance and excuse. Guildenstern!
Friends, both, go join you in some further aid. Hamlet in madness hath Polonius slain, and from her mother's closet hath she dragged him.
Go, seek her out, speak fair, and bring the body into the chapel. I pray you haste in this.
And Gertrude, we'll call up our wisest friends and tell them both what we mean to do and what is untimely done.
Safely stowed.
Hamlet!
What noise? Who calls him Hamlet? Oh, here they come.
What have you done, my lord, with the dead body?
Compounded it to dust.
My lord, you must tell us where the body is. Take it, so we may take it out and bear it to the chapel.
Do not believe it.
Believe what?
that I can keep your counsel but not mine own. Besides, to be demanded of a sponge, what replication should be made by the daughter of a king?
Take you me for a sponge, my lord?
Aye, sir, that soaks up the king's countenance, his rewards, his authorities. But such officers do the king best service in the end, for when he needs what you have gleaned, it is but squeezing you. And sponge, you shall be dry again.
I understand you not, my lord.
I am glad of it. A knavish speech sleeps in a foolish ear.
My lord, you must tell us where the body is and go with us to the king.
The king is not with the body, but the body is with the king. The king is a thing.
A thing, my lord!
Nothing. Bring me to him. Hide, fox, and after all.
I have sent to seek her and to find the body. How dangerous it is that this woman goes loose, and yet I cannot put the strong law on her, for she is loved of the distracted multitude, who like not in their judgment but their eyes. Thus, to bear it all smooth and even, this sudden sending her away must seem deliberate pause. Disease's desperate groan are by desperate appliance relieved, or not at all. Oh no, what happened to Pauline?
With dead bodies bestowed, my lords, we cannot get from her.
Where is Hamlet?
Without my lords guarded, to know your pleasure.
Bring her before us.
Guildenstern, bring in my lords.
Now, Hamlet. Where is Polonius?
At supper?
At supper? Where?
Not where he eats, but where he is eaten. A certain convocation of politic worms are eating at him. Your worm is your only emperor for diet. We fat all creatures else to fat us when we fat ourselves for maggots. Your lean beggar and your fat king are but variable service. 2 dishes, but to 1 table. That is the end. A man may fish with a worm that has eaten of a king, and eat of the fish that has eaten of the worm.
What dost thou mean by this?
Nothing. But to show you how a king may go a progress through the guts of a beggar.
Where is Polonius?
Of heaven. Send hither to see. If you find him not there, seek him in the other place yourself. But sure, if you find him not within this month, you shall nose him as you go up the sloppy.
Go seek him then.
He will stay till you come.
Hamlet, this deed for thine especial safety, though we do dearly grieve for what thou hast done, must send thee hence with fiery quickness. The bark is ready, the wind is at the help, the associates' town and everything is meant for England.
For England.
Aye, Hamlet.
Very well. To England. Farewell, mother.
My loving father, Hamlet.
Mother and father is man and wife. Man and wife is one flesh, and therefore my mother. Come, for England.
Tempt her with speed aboard, delay it not, till have her shipped hence tonight, for everything else that leans on the affair is said and done. Go, I pray you, haste in this. And England, if thou holdest my love for thou at all, thou mayest, my great power may give thee sense, and coldly set our sovereign process, which imports with letters congruing to that effect the present death of Hamlet.
I will not speak with her.
She's importunate, indeed distract. Her mood will need to be pitied.
What will she have?
She speaks much of her father. Says she hears there's tricks in the world and hems and beats her heart. As her nods and winks and gestures yield them, one would think there might be thought. Yet nothing sure, and yet much unhappily. It would be good that she were spoken with, for she may strew dangerous conjectures in an ill-breeding mind.
Bring her in. To my sick soul, a sin's true nature is so full of artless jealousy as guilt. It spills itself in fearing to be spilt.
Where is the beauteous majesty of Denmark?
How now, Ophelia?
How should I your true love know from another one? By his cockle hat and staff, and his sandal shoe.
What imports this sweet song, Ophelia?
Say you? Nay. Pray you, Mark. He's dead and gone, lady. He is dead and gone. At his head a grasping terror, at his heels a stone. Nay, but just pray you, Mark. And his shroud has the
Look here, my lord.
larded with sweet love, which beware to the grave did go, with true love show.
How do you, pretty lady?
Well, God help you. You say the owl was a baker's daughter. Lord, we know what we are, but not what we may be. God be at your table.
Seat upon her father.
Let's have no words of this. But when they ask you what it means, say you this. Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day. All in the morning betime. And I am made at your window to be your Valentine. Then off he rose and donned his clothes and doffed the chamber door. Let in the maid, that our maid never departed.
Sweet Ophelia.
Indeed. Now without an oath, I'll make an end on. Jesus in child, the last by for shame. Young men will do it. If they don't do that talk, they are to blame.
How long has she been thus?
I hope all will be well. We must be patient. But I cannot choose but weep to think they should lay in the cold ground. My brother shall know of it. And so I thank you for your good counsel. Come, my coach! Good night. Good night, sweet princess. Good night. Good night. Good night, sweet ladies. Good night.
I pray. Oh, this is the poison of deep grief. It springs all from her father's death. Oh, Gertrude, when sorrows come, they come not in single spies, but in battalions.
Black, what noise is this? What's the matter? Save yourself, my lord. Young Laertes in a riotous head overbears your officers. The rabble call him lord. They cry, choose we, Laertes shall be king. Cats, hands, tongues applaud it to the clouds. Laertes shall be king. Laertes king.
The doors are broke.
Is this king? Oh, thou vile king, give me my father.
Calmly, good
A
Laertes.
drop of blood, but that calm proclaims me bastard. Cries cuckold to my father, brands the harlot even here between the chaste, unsmirched brow of my true mother.
What is the reason, Laertes, that thy rebellion looks so giant-like? Leave him, Gertrude. Do not fear our person. There is such divinity doth hedge a Eden. Treason but would peep to what it would, acts little of his will. Tell me, Laertes, why thou art thus incensed? Leave him, Gertrude. Speak, man.
Where is my father?
Dead. Let the man spill.
How came he dead? I'll not be juggled with to hell allegiance, conscience and grace to the profoundest pit. I dare damnation. To this point I stand that both the worlds I give to negligence. Let come what comes, only I'll be revenged most thoroughly for my father.
Good Laertes, if thou desire to know the certainty of thy dear father's death, is it writ in your revenge that swoops state to withdraw both friend and foe, winner and loser?
None but his enemies.
Will you know them then?
To his good friends thus wide I'll ope mine heart, and like kind life-rendering pelican repass them with my blood.
Why now you speak like a good child and a true gentleman. That I am guiltless in your father's death, and am most sensible in grief for it. It shall to your judgment pierce, as day does to your eye.
I know, what noise is that? Ophelia! Oh, heat, dry up my brains. Tears 7 times salt burn out the sense and virtue of mine eye. By heavens, thy madness shall be paid by weight till our scale turn the beam. Oh, rose of May, dear maid, kind sister, sweet Ophelia. Oh, heavens, is it possible? The young maid's wit should be as moral as an old man's life. Nature is fine in love, and where 'tis fine, it sends some precious instance of itself after the thing it loves.
In his grave remains here. Farewell, you, my dove.
Hadst thou thy wits and didst persuade revenge, it could not move thus.
You must sing a downer. And you must call him a downer. Oh, how the wheel becomes it! It was the false steward that stole his master's daughter.
This is nothing more than matter.
There is rosemary. That's for remembrance. Pray, love, remember. And there's your hands. That's for thought.
A document in madness. Thoughts that remembrance is fitted.
I know. For you. And Colin finds. There's room for you. And here's some for me, too. We may call it Her Grace of Sundays. There's a daisy. I would give you all some violets. But they withered. Oh, when my father died. They say he made a good end.
Thought and affliction, passion, hell itself, she turns to favor and to prettiness.
And will he not come again? Will he not come again? No! No. He's dead. Go to thy deathbed. He never will come again. His beard was as white as snow, and all flaxen was his whole. He is gone. He's gone. So we cast away a moan. God have mercy on his soul. On all Christian souls, I pray. God, be with you.
Ophelia! Ophelia!
You see this? Oh, come on.
Laertes, I must commune with your grief, or you deny me right. Be you content to lend your patience to us. We will jointly labour to give it due content. I pray you go with me.